Do you have any visual, like very detailed idea, like what direction what we can go?
No, that's why I wanted to get together and talk to you.
I was like very inspired by your words about feminine because my work it's
Like when I was telling you earlier about like my work is from a feminine point of view.
yeah. When you talk about feminine, I immediately think about period because I go through it right now.
Sure. So yeah.
It's painful. I think about period. I just think about giving birth or something because you're already a mom. I don't have a child, but it's kind of like a process that we all have something to say about it.
Yeah, I mean, I think there is pain associated with being a woman that men will never experience. Not only just the physical pain of having your period or giving birth, but just sort of I mean, men have hormones too that they have to deal with, but they don't get them every single month, you know?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I mean, I
I
think that's a
almost
valid
think
thing to talk about.
it's like a sacrifice.
Oh,
It's
for
like
sure. Well, I can tell you
just-
having a kid is a sacrifice.
yeah, it's
Absolutely.
because we have to been through this pain, inner, outside, emotional, physical,
Yeah,
and moreover, less pure.
right. Did you have like a image or anything in mind?
Well, it's like this. Recently, I just saw Kanye West
Right.
and Kim Kardashian. The house
Right.
thing like just reminds me of very pure.
The monastery kind of.
Yes, we can have the blood dripping.
Right. I think it's a beautiful image. I am not sure like what we're going to make it out of or how big it's going to be or how much it's going to cost.
Yeah, I just want like half human size, not very big.
Well, if it's an arch, do you want people to walk through it?
But I also wanted like people to interact with the blood. They can
Pour the blood on?
yeah, because scale matters. This has to be like in a bigger scale.
Right. I think that would be amazing if it were a bigger scale.
Yeah.
I don't know how we're going to build it though.
I don't know either.
What is going to be my part of this collaboration? Yeah. That's your image and that's your idea. So then how do I contribute to that? But, well, I mean, obviously you've got the blood coming down.
Yeah.
And then the white curvature of the archway sort of mimics a tampon.
Yeah.
Especially with the blood.
Oh,
like the
this is the arch. This is not a tampon.
Well, it could be, but I mean, it depends, you know. I mean, I understand. I see what you're saying, though, but I see the elegance of the arch.
Yeah.
But
anyway, yeah, people can also interpret it like as their
sure.
Like, everyone have their interpretation.
Yes. Yeah. All right. So, what if I did like some sort of I don't know. I could do like stop motion kind of drawing type of thing where it's maybe shows like an abstract rendering of like the pain, like make it all red and sort of be like kind of like vaginal, going kind of all just like red and painful. And, I don't know. It would have to be, but I don't want it to be gross or you know. Like I would want for it to be kind of elegant.
I think that would be cool like, if
vagina.
If we like can both run animation on the background and have like a human size, like people can walk through.
Oh, like they're giving up thing.
That's just yeah. Then this arch can be a version.
Can be a birthday.
People can walk through.
Oh my god, I love it. All right, I love it. We have to figure out how to build it, though.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm thinking of cardboard or foam.
Foam or cardboard. That's going to be very thin and lightweight and...
Maybe a bunch of like stacked together. Yeah, like bigger sculpture is difficult.
It's going to be expensive.
Yeah.
And then we also think about how to make it stand up. All right, so Ping, I don't know about this project anymore because number one, having gone to the hardware store and you know, like knowing how much it's going to cost to get the foam, and then we're going to have to get it delivered, and then that's going to be expensive. And then what? The one foam package you could only buy in what, a pack of
Yeah.
10? Is that right?
Yes. Is that gonna be $100 or something?
Easy.
Yeah.
And I don't have that money. And then also having talked to, was it Steve in the sculpture department? Like, and he gave us all those things to think about in terms of how is it going to stand up and how are you going to like secure it to the ground, or like you want it to be real streamlined and you don't want to have any feet on it or anything. So if we hold it from the ceiling, then it's like gonna wave back and forth in the air probably, or if somebody bumps into it. I just feel like it's not very feasible to do this.
I know it's expensive. Maybe we can try the smaller one, like the initial idea I talk about.
The small sculpture.
Yeah.
But then
People can like interact the pulling the blood.
well, okay, so then what if we got like instead of a stop motion video, what if I got like a chalice or something? Do you like a chalice is like a kind of a religious cup, you know, like where they put the blood of Christ into, and then like we could put the chalice on into the center of the arch, and then maybe people could pour the blood on top of the arch, or and then maybe the chalice can be like maybe you and I come in and like fill the chalice with blood to where it's like overflowing. And then it's just like this big bloody, this big bloody. Well, and we don't need to make it like gruesome, but I think especially if we're talking about the menstrual cycle, the big overflowing of blood, like heavy period day, it's super painful, it's super messy, it's, you know, it's giving birth too, and it's just a big, messy, bloody, painful thing.
What is chalice? I'm not sure this is what I want. I think of very pure. I want it to be simple. The complexity could be run in the background, and the front could be like very simple, just a sculpture and the bleeding.
Well, then I don't know. I feel like then if you don't consider my ideas, then I don't feel like it's much of a collaboration. So
Just
maybe
yeah, when we talk about like you have your stop motion part, the animation part, and because this is our like initial idea, I wanted to keep it.
right. No, I understand you wanted to. It is. I mean, it's an elegant design, and I don't know. I just feel like maybe. I don't know. Maybe you keep that project as like something in your head that you build separately. Maybe we just think of something else to do. I don't know. So I guess I just feel like if I'm unable to interact with the sculpture and I can't add anything to it, or you don't want to consider like any kind of change in your original idea, then that's not much of a collaboration. I don't feel like I'm contributing anything. Then it's like you're the artist and I'm the assistant.
Meg, this is not gonna be like assistant thing because when we display it as whole sculpture, whole installation, and you run the animation in the background, then nobody gonna see it like separately. If we don't say this is coming from two people, display it in the same like stage.
I know, but just because it's being played on the same stage, if they don't go together aesthetically or if they don't look like they're, then that's my project, you know, like a big vagina with like a big red vagina on the wall and then like this
Like
beautiful, elegant sculpture in front of it. And I don't know how those are going to work together.
this is not gonna be me and you separately. You help me build the sculpture and I help you on the stop motion because like we can do it on the iPad or something.
Yeah, but I don't know how to use the iPad, so
Like
I
we
don't
can
know how to do
definitely
that
like
program.
work together like one after another. You do you or me do me. This is not the same, you know. We definitely well do. This is the idea we talk about like in the beginning.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if aesthetically I feel like they work together, but
then if you really don't feel about this project, like just talk about something else.
Yeah, why
Like,
don't we just come up with something that you and I both agree
yeah,
on?
yeah. Let's start it.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's do it.